Hey everybody, today I want to discuss why I decided to go from console gaming to PC gaming as my main default gaming rig. Now, there's a lot of different reasons. It was actually kind of like a death of a thousand cuts. The reason why I moved the console gaming to strictly PC gaming. There's a lot of different reasons for that, and I kind of want to go over in this video my process of why I kind of converted over to PC gaming and really kind of stepped out of the console market because it isn't just one or two things. It's like a bunch of little things. But for anybody who is new to the channel, first of all, thank you guys all for subscribing. We went up a lot of subscribers recently because of the Black Myth Wukong videos, and I just want to thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So let me go over my process of why I decided to move over to PC gaming. Now, I was never a PC gaming fan. I just never really understood it, but really I kind of got really drawn into PC gaming around the time the Steam Deck came out because it was an awesome little console. I tried it, I bought it, I loved it, and I just started building up my Steam library. And I liked the idea of being able to play my games at my desk, but also picking them up and going. That's one reason why I love the Nintendo Switch so much. But now we have bigger, better games on the Steam Deck with the Steam library, and it has cloud saves, and it was just an awesome experience. So I started building up my Steam library, and then as this generation has been going through with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, I found myself just really kind of disappointed with the way console gaming is going. Like, let's be honest, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X really hasn't hit the way previous generations hit, and in a lot of ways, they're basically the same thing as an Xbox One and a PS4, but with little bit better resolution. Like, that's really it. A lot of games are still running at 30 frames per second on both consoles, and really the downfall of the reason why I converted over, really two turning points that made me say, okay, I'm going to pull the plug on this, was from both companies actually. It started with Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones by Bethesda, a game I'm really looking forward to, coming day one on Game Pass. But Jeff Keighley announced, hey, in spring it's coming to PS5. Why not release the game first? Let the Xbox fan base have fun with the game, and then maybe at the Game Awards or sometime in January announce it's coming to PlayStation 5. Like, why announce that before the game is even released on the Xbox? And it made me think, like, I don't even need an Xbox. Like, I have Game Pass. I have Game Pass on my PC. My PC, just for the record, guys, is more powerful than the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, like, combined. Like, the rig that I have, I got a 4070 Ti Super, and I have an i9 14K Gen CPU. Like, my PC is completely decked out. I got a new motherboard, 64 gigs of RAM. Like, my PC is completely decked out. So any games that are on PS5 or Xbox Series X play a million times better. So after that Indiana Jones announcement for the PS5, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just sell my Xbox. What's the point of having my Xbox? I mean, I have Game Pass on PC, so I'll still be able to play it on my PC and get a better experience. And then really the final straw that broke the camel's back, that made me decide, okay, I'm just going to get rid of all my consoles and just strictly stick to PC gaming, was the PS5 Pro announcement. The fact that they announced the PS5 Pro and it has such a minimal upgrade, and they're charging $700 for just the base unit, not with the disk drive, not with the stand. If you want the whole thing, it's going to cost you anywhere upward to 800, with tax a little over $800. The fact that we're getting into the market where PlayStation has the audacity to charge $700+ for a console that has very, very little upgrade. Like IGN did a video where they were playing both consoles. They were playing and saying like which console was which, and the fact that they got it wrong and they actually came out and said, we don't really see a difference, maybe don't buy it.
All right, I've played both. They look identical. I think the first one I played is the PS5 Pro.
That's incorrect.
Look, they both look good, okay? You can't tell. So maybe don't buy a PS5 Pro.
The fact that people like IGN who is like the biggest shills in the world for PlayStation, is telling you that the upgrade is not worth it. And more stuff is coming out where the PS5 Pro, like, unless you're a console warrior who's, fighting over the console, the PS5 Pro is a worthless machine. Like, it's absolutely worthless. Like, you're paying so much money, almost $1,000 for the minimal upgrade. And when you see PlayStation just being anti-consumer, releasing a Pro model with a I'm kind of like dumbing this down, but a sharpening filter. There's more to that. There's AI upscaling to make it sharper, whatnot. But just for argument's sake, let's joke around and say a sharpening filter to make the trees in the background a little bit sharper, and they're charging almost $1,000. Like, at that point, I just abandon the console space altogether, because it's just like, what's the point? We're not getting any good games. You look over at PlayStation, they're giving us remaster, and then they money hat some of these bigger games like Black Myth Wukong and Stellar Blade, and the only real devs that are giving us any quality games are the Asian devs. Like, the Asian devs are giving us these high quality games. Meanwhile, everything in the Western development cycle are all about, woke agendas and social politics, and they're activists making characters look like dudes, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So this generation of gaming has really let me down. I've been gaming since the Nintendo, since back in the 80s. I've been gaming a long time, and I love console gaming, but I decided to just pull the trigger. Ended up selling my entire game collection. I sold everything, my retro games, everything, and I took a little bit of that money and upgraded my PC. I already had a 4070 Ti, but I wanted to go ahead and upgrade the CPU because the CPU was an i7 back in the 9th gen. So I updated my CPU to current, my motherboard to current, a lot of my stuff I upgraded to current, and I got like this whole Corsair PC rig, which I'm absolutely loving. And a lot of these games, if not all these games that are on PlayStation and Xbox, are all over on PC now. Like, the Steam library is just phenomenal. One, Steam always has great sales, so I always get my games super cheap. If I don't get my games on Steam, I go to Green Man Gaming or CD Keys. I always get my games on sale. So you have a variety. You're not focused on just the PlayStation store or the Xbox store. You have a variety of different games to go for, to in a lot of different variety of sites and options to buy games at a cheaper price. Games run better on PC. If I want the best visual quality, I can do that. If I want the best performance, I can do that. I can play games at 140, 160 frames per second. I can play games at the highest, 1440p 4K resolution. I have DLSS. I have so many different options to play the game the way I want to play and have a better experience, rather than, hey, here's the box, have fun with the box. And you're already spending in the PlayStation 5 Pro scenario, you're already paying almost $1,000. A few $100 more, you can get a PC and play it the way you want. And PlayStation is just like Xbox is moving all their games over to PC as well. So I don't miss out on anything. Like, I don't miss out on anything. Now, I did decide to keep my PlayStation 5. It's the only console I did keep, just on the rare case that somehow Square Enix releases a Final Fantasy game that is exclusive to PlayStation 5. Massive Final Fantasy game. I don't want to miss out on my Final Fantasy game. So I have that there just in case. But even Square Enix has come out and said, we're going multi-platform. Our last few games have not been hitting the sales numbers. So, I mean, it's just the way the market's going, and you can kind of see Xbox already knows that. Xbox doesn't want people just tied down to their one console. It's a whole different ecosystem now. You have your tablets, your phones, your TVs, your Fire Sticks, everything. So to me, I wanted to go a digital way. I like the Steam ecosystem. I love everything about it. And I moved over to PC, and I've been enjoying it. And I've been playing great games. I've been playing Black Myth Wukong, 120 frames per second, 1440p, all super high settings. Like, it's just a phenomenal experience playing on PC. And this isn't a video trying to convince you to go to PC. I just want to point that out right now. This is not a video of me trying to convince you to convert over to PC. PC, it's something you have to do on your own. Like I made a video 15 years ago saying console gaming was better than PC.
computer gaming in general is way superior than that of console gaming. Just for the simple fact that we can upgrade our computer system in order to play the game at the best possible graphics and the best sound card. I mean, we have World of Warcraft.
But over the years, the Xbox and PlayStation have become lower end PCs. And they're almost as expensive as PCs. Really, with the Steam Deck coming out and introducing me into the world of PC gaming and really kind of helping me build my library, and the fact that Microsoft is multi-platform and PlayStation is multi-platform now, there's really no reason to tie down myself to those consoles, especially when neither one of those companies are doing anything to really make me want to stay in there. I mean, Xbox pretty much told you, like, hey, go to PC, we don't care. And that's sort of something I kind of appreciate. So I've been gaming on my PC, loving gaming on my PC. I have a controller hooked up to my PC, my PlayStation controller hooked up to my PC. So I still get the console experience with Steam, but the only difference is I get to play the way I want, and my PC is going to outdo the next couple generations of PlayStation. So to me, it's just the way I decided to go about it. Again, not trying to convert anybody over to PC. It's just, this is my story on why I decided to switch over to PC and kind of get away from consoles. Now, I'm still super excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll be picking up the Switch 2 when it comes out. But as for Xbox and PlayStation, I think this is the route I'm going to go. And I'm really happy with the decision I made. But thank you guys so much for kind of like listening to me ramble about why I decided to move over to PC gaming. I'm hoping this, maybe if you're on the fence and you're hearing what I'm talking about, maybe this will kind of like tilt you either way. But like, again, I'm not trying to convince you, but I know there's a lot of people interested in it. But yeah, super excited and just happy gaming. I just love gaming. And for those of you that might be like, well, I want to play on the couch, I can play my PC on the couch. I bought a 30-foot HDMI cable that I have hooked up in the back of my computer, and when I want to play on my PC, all I do is just duplicate my gaming monitor to my third monitor, which is my 75-inch TV, and I go in the living room and I play Black Myth or Resident Evil or whatever. So you still get that console experience. PC gaming has come a long way, and I'm just having a blast playing it. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you're new to the channel, smash that like and subscribe button, and thank you guys all so much for watching.